Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olsen. Joshua Carty will get it underway. Off we go from Landover. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling you that I'm leaving with a bag.
70 Timberwolves. Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. 60 Eagles. 60 go.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Daniels to throw on second down. And the Rams are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
Yeah, that's just a tough break here in the early going of this postseason, Mike. Everyone stresses the value of the ball, especially in the playoffs. Not only does that interception put an end to this drive, but it also gives all the momentum here early to their opponent.
Allen gonna throw to get things going. He's got a man, it's CeeDee Lamb. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That's good. We're on Rams. First down. A gain of 15. First down, Rams.
First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. Allen working from the pistol. This one caught by CeeDee Lamb. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up third.
Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Out of the gun, here's Allen. He's got his tight end. That's LaPorta. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
3rd and inches, you're thinking the tight ends are on the field to block for the back or the quarterback, but not here. Nice setup here, playing to the tendencies of their offense, and they come away with a nice completion.
It is brought in the end zone. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, L.A. Joshua Carty comes out now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Rams are out to a 7-0 lead here in this divisional playoff matchup. Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
On the check.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Quick throw here is complete. We'll mark him down just shy of the 40. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
Now they'll run on the draw, and he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple, and it's second down.
Come ready.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Come on. Set. Buffalo 8. Buffalo 80.
Operating from the gun. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
19, Charger.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game? They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
This will be returnable from his own 15. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. Oh, the ball's out.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Oh, big hole, left side. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Commanders. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him. And that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one fielded at the 15. Now a hit, and he lost the football. But this is taken in by a teammate. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And a good run there to get him 5 yards.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. From the gun, here is Allen. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That's his first grab in this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That is a big play for L.A. And even 30 yards. On first down, Allen out to his right. That's going to be intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
And he's able to push his way forward, a gain of about 2. It'll be second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Trap 60, trap 60.
On second down, it's Daniel. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Now Daniel's going to give this forward to the receiver. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A 40-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
From the 46-yard line, a second down and 6.
19 Lions.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Come on, 60 Bobcats, 60 Cowboy 8.
Daniels gonna throw again. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
On comes the punter now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And that's going to work out well. Out of bounds, and they mark it inside the 5-yard line. Throwing now, Allen here on first down. That is knocked away, incomplete. Good coverage there defensively, all over him. And it'll be second down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Again, working deep downfield.
It's a gain of 32 yards. And the Rams, first down. It's a gain of 32. First down, Rams.
1 quarter down in this NFC divisional round matchup. The Rams out to the early lead. More after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. From the gun, throw here for Allen. This pass right side, caught by Lamb.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
From the 41, here's second down and 5. Allen going to make the read and hold on here. Probably should have given that one up. Back from the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Allen on third down. Got his man. It's complete to Thomas. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good game. On first down, they pick up 7 yards.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Throwing on second down. It's Allen. Forced to his right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being complete.
On third down, it's Allen. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Hardy's kick is good. And the Rams extend their lead to 10-6.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Mustang 19.
Throwing now, Daniel. This one intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Fake the handoff, and now it's Allen. Unloads downfield, looking for Nakua. That is a big gainer for the Rams. 33 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Commanders are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And he's open middle of the field. It is caught. Inside the 30. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 98 yards. Touchdown, Washington. play there. They go in the air. We only see a few touchdowns of that length all year. They go from backed up to in the end zone for a touchdown.
It is, Mike. In this case, most teams are saying, let's just pick up a first down. At the very least, give our punter some room out of the end zone. But not this guy. He's thinking taking it to distance, and that's exactly what he was able to do.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts at the 13. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. First and 10, and it's Allen. Forced out wide. Taking off. And he'll somehow turn this into an impossible. Getting out of bounds after a pickup of a yard.
Just getting anything out of that one, I think, is impossible. It looked like he might have to throw it away early. Instead, he pulls it down. He winds up picking up a yard.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 9. In the middle of the field, it's taken by C.D. Lamb. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's 3rd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. That catch puts him over 100 yards for the game, and we still have another half to go. That catch picks up the first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Play action. It's Allen. That finds Nakua downfield, complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. A gain there of 21. Good for a Rams first down.
Round 80!
Throw once more. Here's Allen. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
Two minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Moving to his right. Showing off the footwork, sliding down after a gain of 8.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
Working from the pistol. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from football, And it'll bring up third down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
All up in my phone looking at pictures from the other night. She gon' be upset if she keeps scrolling to the left, dog. She gon' see some shit that she don't wanna see. She ain't ready for it. If I ain't the greatest, then I'm ready for it. Alert! What's that?
3rd and 2. Now Allen. That is caught by the tight end. Sam Laporta. Touchdown Rams. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Start on the ground, and the strength on display, rattling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
And you see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his 3rd interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to force throws into bad spots. Take what's there, find the open target, and maintain possession.
Cup 19! Cup 19!
3rd and a yard. It's Daniel. Rolling to the left. Taking off. He'll try to get there.
Good awareness there on 3rd down. He's thinking there's nothing there, tuck it, and head for the sticks. He's able to get the first down himself, avoid any big contact, and the biggest thing is he keeps the drive alive.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. That's into traffic, but taken in. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. That one's good for 29.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their 2nd. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he's in! Touchdown, Washington. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Makes the score. Commanders 20, Rams 18.
overtime. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They go play action now. Here's Allen. Open man downfield. It's C.D. Lamb. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
2nd and 10. Allen gonna throw again. That's down the field for Lamb. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it's gonna bring up 3rd down. To throw again, it's Allen. Over the middle and taken in. He's got it. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. This will be a 48-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So it is a 1-point game here at the half as we check in with Scott Hansen for our halftime report. Scott. We are set for the 2nd half kickoff. One of these teams ready to book a date in the NFC Championship game next week. And we are back at it with the 3rd quarter. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Allen. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. He's got it! And they're not going to catch up to him. He will score! 81 yards! Touchdown, Rams! Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Here's Carty now to kick it away following the touchdown. This taken around the 11. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
No! Go!
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Tackled at the 25-yard line.
From the 25, here's second down and 9.
Here we go! 70 Timberwolf, Warriors 70.
They'll go play action here with Daniel. And this will be incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends up being a wasted down.
He's got a man. That's Horton. He gets free. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Washington. So now Daniels and the Commanders offense going to go for 2.
Line up for the 2-point
60
conversion.
Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And that is not going to work. It's incomplete. Trying to tie the game with a 2-point conversion, but unable to do so. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 10. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here's a give-to-gives on the zone read, and that'll be a pickup of 3.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 6. Out of the gun, here's Allen. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet inbound.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Now a 3rd and 2. From the gun, throw here for Allen. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult. Defensively, it'll set up a 4th down. Take it in, back at his own 12. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Here's a toss as they look to run. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9. At the 21-yard line.
From the 21, here's second and 9.
Ready. Crackle. Ready.
To throw is Daniel. First comes, they're setting up the screen. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and it results in a negative play.
70.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniel. And that is Incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down. This fielded inside the 35. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. First and 10 now from the 36. From the gun, here is Allen. Right side, complete to Nakua. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
Throwing on second down. It's Allen. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
So as a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
To throw on first and 10, Allen. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Ball on the 39. Here's second down and a yard. Josh Allen on the bootleg. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incompletely. Might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They're going to try to run here with Gibbs, and he is going to have a Rams first down. They're able to convert by plenty on 3rd and 1.
Big hole to run through there on 3rd and 1. This offensive line, they completely dominated this defensive front, and it opens the door for a really nice pickup and an easy first down.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the ground, this is Jalen Wright. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. A gain there of 11. First down, L.A.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
And the run down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Now Allen and his offense preparing to go for 2.
The Rams will line up for the
They'll look to throw. He'll try to do it with the screen. And he will take this to the end zone. So extending the lead to a 10-point advantage.
46.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Ready, break. Reload, reload.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game. And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front.
Still going. And he'll be out of bounds, but down around the 15-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 45 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Let's go. Cavity Lions.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Commanders. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive, because they've still got some work to do.
The kickoff team is out of the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Flowers now to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at 23-yard line. Going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Allen working from the pistol. Throw left side, taken in by Thomas. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
4th quarter, you find yourself protecting a 1-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 39 yards.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They've been able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground game anytime soon. If I'm this play caller, I'm continuing to lead on this, not only in this drive, probably for the rest of this game.
That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up second and goal.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. It's probably a touchdown.
To the air on second down. Here's Allen. He'll look underneath and finds Gibbs. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, L.A. On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. He's got it. And the Rams will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Commanders 32. Joshua Carty to kick off for the Rams.
Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Ready? Here we go, here we go. Cougar nice. Ready, ready.
Now give on the ground. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
Big Lion, ready.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with, how well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
Throwing on second down. Daniel. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. Even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier. I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And they're going to pick it up here. They took a chance, and it paid off. First and goal coming up.
This is what the offense needed. Now, after that last completion, you still trail here in the fourth quarter. You need scores, and you need scores fast, so they cannot take their...
And he will score! Game on! Touchdown, Washington. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting.
Important spot here for the Commanders as they will go for two.
The Commanders will line up for the
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. The pressure got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for two.
38.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Now, a return coming from the 14. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the gun, it's Allen. That one out wide to Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's a gain of
Give him 14 on that one. Good for a Rams first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. A quick slap taken by Lamb. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They cannot stop him. That's 13 catches in the game. That one for a first down.
At the 41-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. He'll get this complete. It's Lamb again.
The receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Throwing again, it's Allen. That finds Nakua downfield, complete. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. A big one here in the 4th quarter. And even 30 yards. Again, it's Allen to the air. On the run to the right. That is caught in the end zone, but hold everything. There is a flag in the backfield. I think this one's coming back. Pistol, here comes Gibbs. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. Allen now off the bootleg. That one, taken in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Los Angeles. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Carney now to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Rams are going to extend their lead.
Makes the score Rams 50. Commanders 38. Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
Here's Carney now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Come on. Set. Top 50. Bronco 80. Warrior 70. Let's go.
They'll drop to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. At 3, third time tonight he's been intercepted. And the Rams force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10. Down to a knee here. The defense still has a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they're going to use them. 2nd and 11. The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So it's a win for the visiting Rams. They're able to do something that not easy to do. Get a win away from home in the playoffs. For their troubles, got a date next Sunday in the conference championship game. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. Good night from just outside our nation's capital.